Man, hype is one hell of a drug. It can fuel so much excitement and love around the community, but it can also fuel the massive expectations and potential disappointment for our franchise. And Hollow Knight's Silksong is no stranger to hype. Hollow Knight is considered to be one of the best Metroidvania games for its cool ass art style, great gameplay, and banger ass music. Back in 2019, the sequel for Hollow Knight was revealed to the world with much excitement. And now we're still in 2025 and that hype still hasn't died down. And many people are asking if this game will live up to the expectations or die trying. Let's talk about it, shall we? First, before we talk about those expectations, we have to learn why those expectations are there to begin with. Hollow Knight dropped back in 2017 with great success, and rightfully so. If you search here on YouTube, you'll see countless videos of people glazing the fuck out of this game. More glazed than the Motel 5 bed sheets. Honestly, this game has everything that you need. A banger soundtrack, beautiful art style, cool and challenging bosses, interesting ass lore, and a bunch of fine ass baddies. The amount of content that this game has will keep you playing for hours at a time. Either by exploring every nook and cranny in Deep Nest, taking 6 hours to beat Hornet, don't you fucking laugh, or just doing some side quests along the way. You'll always have things to look forward to. There is a reason why this game has a fuck ton of good ratings. So now it is time for us to jump to the present, what we currently know. Since this game was announced back in 2019, info has been pretty stagnant. Hopefully get some tomorrow with the Nintendo Direct, if not we'll look like a clown again. But from what info we already have a nice picture of what's to come. Obviously, if you haven't seen it already, in this new game we get to play as Hornet instead of the Knight, exploring the new world of Farloom. In the video footage that we have so far, we can see that the gameplay is a massive indicator of all the changes and improvement that are coming. The combat and the parkour have seen changes since Hornet is much more noticeably agile. This gives us much more variety and new abilities to fuck around with, while still remaining faithful to the original. And obviously changes with the combat and movement comes along with a new fucking world to explore, new bosses, and a new feature, quests. As of now, we only have a total of 20 minutes worth of gameplay and a handful of screenshots, but all we know is that the world will have a lot to offer and a lot to explore. But that is all honestly that we really have. Team Cherry has been doing a pretty good damn job at playing that quiet game. The only info that we really get is from Xbox, and that doesn't really help to calm the hype. They even blue-balled us back in 2023 by getting our hopes up saying it was going to drop that year. But unfortunately, with the lack of info for an anticipated project comes with a lot of speculations and big expectations. Which leads me to my next point. The expectations for Silksong are massive. With Hollow Knight's overwhelming success and popularity, people aren't just hoping for a great game, they're expecting an absolute fucking banger. But the lack of communication from Team Cherry isn't exactly helping. People are begging for breadcrumbs of information year after year, hoping to finally hear an update about the game. The long ass wait has literally turned into a meme itself, where we call ourselves clowns after not hearing any news from a fucking Pokemon Direct. But honestly, when the bar is this high, even a great game runs the risk of disappointing people. Some people are expecting this game to redefine the genre, or else maybe even pay off their fucking child support. Yeah, I'm looking at you, motherfucker. And when there's no real news, the speculation goes wild. Some people think Team Cherry is secretly expanding the game into something massive. Others think that they're struggling under the weight of expectations, and then there's ones who think the game is already finished and they're just waiting for the perfect moment to drop it. No matter what you believe, people are going to speculate on every single thing that they can. Which makes sense because people like to find answers. People hate uncertainty and will fill in the blanks however they can. And unfortunately, that's all we can really do is just wait and speculate. At the end of the day, Silksong has some big old shoes to fill. And after years of waiting, I don't really blame people for having some of these expectations. Nor do I even blame for Team Cherry to struggle a bit with all the fucking weight that's on their shoulders. Whether this game is an absolute banger or something that may let us down, we can't really do anything until we get our hands on the game. But honestly, what do you think? I don't know about you, I'm pretty excited despite the long ass wait. But I think setting our expectations way too high can unfortunately harm the game for ourselves. Which is why I'm not going to go into this game with like some massive expectations or crazy ass standards, because I barely know anything about the game. I just found out about the quest system yesterday. But yeah, let me know what you think and how you feel about the game, because I know it's looming over the horizon. We were expecting news last Nintendo Switch Direct and we didn't get shit. So I mean, hopefully we get something soon, but who knows at this point. But yeah, besides that, I hope y'all have a nice ass day, stay hydrated, take care, and see ya.